right there, scary moments. 8 people shot in the Orange Mound. This video shows hundreds of people running for their lives as a barrage of gunfire echoes around them. This morning, we have team coverage of this breaking news story Fox 13 brought to you last night. The latest mass shooting in Memphis. Here's what we know right now. Memphis police changed the number of victims to 8. Originally, they said 16, but they changed it overnight. 2 of those people died. We do not have the ages of all the victims. As of right now, police have not made any arrests. Police say the gunfire started during a block party at Orange Mound Park. Viewer video shows people gathered around a basketball court watching a car doing donuts when gunfire breaks out. You can see people run for cover and literally dive in the dirt trying to save themselves. You can hear their footsteps as they try to find cover. This morning, police are searching for the people responsible, and they are asking the public to help them find the shooters. Fox 13's Dominic Dillon starts our team coverage with the latest on this mass shooting from Memphis police.
We're told up to 300 people were out here. We didn't get exact ages on the people that were out here, but up to 300 people. That is a lot of people. This is a very active crime scene behind me. If you take a look, you can see that investigators are on the scene, walking around with their flashlights, gathering evidence. Videos circulating online. I heard at least 100 gunshots. So as you can imagine, investigators, they're searching to find as many shell casings as possible. But we just heard from Interim Police Chief C.J. Davis.
This was a block party in the Orange Mound Park that was occurring, as far as we know, without a permit. There were approximately 200 to 300 people in attendance at this event. In light of recent events, we stand together to denounce these senseless acts of violence in our community.
And at this point in time, there are no suspects, but Chief Davis says at least 2 people were firing their weapons, and they're calling on people in the community who may have video to upload that footage to their Crime Stoppers website. Also, if you have any information that you believe may lead to an arrest, call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH.
And in that video, you can see right there a lot of people put in danger. Women, children, elderly. You can see just how scary things got at this block party. You can even hear the many gunshots fired at the park. At one point, you can see a gun on the ground.
Man, we back with another crazy story out of Tennessee, out of Orange Mound, about a block party being shot up. And as you can see, 8 people were shot, 2 people was killed. But here we go again, as I always say, when you got a crowd of people and you got people that's drinking, smoking, you know what I'm saying, popping pills, snorting powder, you know, people finna get ignorant. People finna get crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what all of that bring, you know. All that liquor and all of that bring demon spirits. So, you know what I'm saying? This is another crazy situation. But unfortunately, this is going to continue. We in our last days, we're going to continue to see this type of shit like this here on a more regular. It ain't going to be considered as, you know, a surprise. You know what I'm saying? People talking about what the police was and, you know, what the people was to stop this. I mean, you know, Only thing about it is, though, when you got a large crowd, you know it's going to be videos. Everybody pulling their phones out recording. You know, they had a lot of shit going on at this block party event. I mean, the chief said it wasn't, you know, they ain't get with the city on the situation. But at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, they ain't getting with no city about no event they about to throw. If they would have been on top of it, they sent out invitations, you know, online weeks before. So most of these people knew already that this event was coming up, man. This just didn't get, you know, set up the day before. This was weeks in advance. So, you know, if they would have been on top of their job, like talking about, they would have already seen that that's what was finna go on at Orange Mound Park. But like I said, when you got a crowd of people, this was gonna happen every time. Every time. You got some high heads out there trying to make a point. You know, everybody got guns, Dracos, AKs, Stendos. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. And then you see 100 shots going off. This happened in every city. I did one last year on New Orleans block party where it was the same situation, same videos. 100, 200 shots, bullets coming from everywhere. Innocent people happen to be standing there or attending something, trying to have a good time. But some people say they done had it 2 years in a row and it wasn't no problem the previous 2 years. But eventually something gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I mean, you could go 4 years without everything smooth. Then the 5th year, you know, 8 people shot, 2 people killed. And it could be more. These bullets don't got no name on it. You know, people from the community, instead of talking about, oh, they tired of this, they tired. It's only going to get worse. Until you get used to it and set different laws and give out more jail time, I mean, it ain't a lot you could do if you don't do that. And that's just the start, because you still going to have criminals. In this world, you're going to have good people, bad people. Good-minded people, bad-minded people. That's just the way this world is. So, you know, people just need to get used to it and just embrace it, because crime ain't going nowhere. You know, long as you have poor people, long as you have people who got, you know, who want to make a name for themselves in the streets, which you got a million people want to do that. You know, local celebrities, everybody know them in their city. They want to be bigger, you know, and them be most of the time what's going on, you know, 2, 3, you know, want to be kings in their city from different sides. They pull up to the event because ain't shit going on their side. So they going to pull up. And hey, it could have been old beef. Somebody could have said something, you know, shots went off. Ain't nobody scared when I got a gun and you got a gun and my whole crew got guns and y'all got guns. It's nothing. Everybody, we just gonna shoot out. Whoever drop, they drop. I guess most people want to think about that being real, but, you know, that's the days we living in. You know, unfortunately, prayers out to all the family members, you know what I'm saying, that's got to visit their family in the hospital and the ones that deceased, but we're going to continue to see these type of stories. This is a wicked world nowadays, and it's only going to get worse. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story, man. We're going to continue to see these type of crimes. Like I said, 8 shot, 2 killed as of right now. It could go up, but, you know, they ain't got nobody for this crime. And it looked like it was 1 million people out there. Then it's nighttime, so, you know, that's make it even harder. Even with video camera, you know, it got to be during daylight. You can see people clearly, but at nighttime, everybody was running with their videos. So I don't know how clearly it's going to get. Everybody ducking and dodging. So, you know, let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. You know what I'm saying? 8 shot, 2 killed at a block party in Orange Mound in Tennessee, man, in Memphis. You know, this a wicked world, crazy situation. You know, like I said, prayers goes out to all the family members, but we're going to continue to see these type of crimes, man, on a day-to-day basis. It ain't going to be unexpected no more. You know, this the world we living in. We're in our last days. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. We out.